Okay, so make we fire down as e dey hot, right? So wetin we need to do now na to prepare a global state, right? Na wetin we go do. We go prepare a global state and we go use context API which by default React come with am. So I no wan make we use any external dependency on dis project, right? But normally we fit use maybe Redux and the rest dem. But I just want make we stay simple on dis, right? So we go use what's it called? Context API. So how we go use the context API? So make we start sharp sharp. So I go just come here, create a file, make I call am a folder, make I call am global, right? Because e go hold our global state. Then inside there, I go say make I say global context.txs, right? So RASCE. So once I do this, voila, makes sense. Now I go say export, right? So with that, I no need here. Now again, I must make sure say this na client component, right? Because I need the create context, and of course make I just call FC. And I feel say I go need React node. Since I don call that React node, make I just say interface make I call am I context and call children React node. Okay, so this thing now go be I context and make we just call children there. So inside there, we'll just put the children there. So make we create the context file. So we'll say export and make I call am we'll say context provider. That one go dey equals to create context. Okay, so now we don do this thing. The next thing wey I go do na to remove this my div and call the context provider dot provider. Okay, this provider go take value, and inside the value we go pass different states, right? So make we first of all think through. I say we go need the reference, we will need their reference number. So make I say ref number, we will need am, and of course na string e be. We will need email, we will need the password, we will need the company name. What else again we will need? We will need okay, if anything else dey wey we go need, we go come back come fix am, but make I make sure say all dis one dem dey optional. Okay, good. So inside there, remember say na state go be all those things. So make I say email set email, and this one go be dey equals to use state, which go be string, and at start e go dey empty. Okay, so now I go duplicate this. So make I call this one password. So this one go be password. So this one go be we'll say company name. Company name. Then lastly, we get ref num. So we'll call this as well ref num. Makes sense. So if I quickly come check the type of this, so wetin I go do na say I fit come here say set ref num. So this one will be equals to this. Okay, so wetin I go just do quickly now, just to duplicate, to make I say password, then I go say email, then I go say company name. So it makes sense like this. Okay, now all these things now I wan pass am inside here. So all these states, then lastly, makes sense. Good. So now we need to make sure say this thing dey globally accessible. So to make am dey globally accessible, we'll come inside this our layout. So inside that layout, I go just do I think I call am global context. Okay, so save that. If nothing do my code, good, but if anything do am, bad. As we dey see, nothing do am, right? So meaning e good. Okay, so the next thing we go come do now na to come inside okay, I just remember say one of the thing again wey we need na plan, right? So I go duplicate here and of course duplicate here. So this one go be like make I call am plan. So here go be plan. Okay, so we need to as well plan plan. So plan. So as we dey remember other things, right, we go just come back and call them. Okay, so now make I just copy all these things. So I'll go inside the part which is this side here, because na here we dey type all these things, right? So we will go that part, and that side na inside alt here, register here, sorry, here, right? So na here now we go come put that thing. So I go come up here. So I go say const, make I paste this, go dey equals to use context. Then inside I go say context provider. By doing this, everything go dey set, everything go dey clear. Now make I just come here, just say any at the moment, right? Now this plan dey clash with this plan wey we put here. So make I just change it to say plan value. So here make I see where else we get plan. So just paste that, right, so that they no go clash. Okay, now wetin we go come do now na very simple thing, right? So inside here, right, because here we dey get all this data, right? So I fit come inside here, come say set password. So set password go be what? This password. Make sense? So if you say email, go be email. So here go be most say company name. So one go be company name. Makes sense. Wetin else we fit do here? Um we fit do the plan, yes. So make I just, so we go say plan. So that one go be plan value. No forget to, you know say we change am that time. So plan value. Makes sense. Wetin again we fit do? Make I save here first. The reference. Shey you remember? The reference. So if I come here, duplicate this. So if I come here, so I will just put this, but here go be reference. And for here we call am ref num. Okay, make acute sense. Now na wetin we need do be this. So once im don save am, and I feel say okay, make am make sure say this part, because since this thing na promise, we must get finally dot finally, right? So we must get dot finally, right? So I go want make this code, right, run. So make I cut am. So this error wey I dey see, so I go want make e run inside here. But you see say im dey shout say im no understand wetin dis be. So wetin I go do to fix dat na say okay, make I just come here, do maybe most call am URL path. So we go say set URL path. So make I copy here, come to my global, come here. So here, call this. So most say URL path. So this one will be URL path. So here we can duplicate here. So this one will be URL path. Then why here will be URL path. Okay, so save this. Everything should be fine. Now make we come here, come fix this side here. So inside here, so this thing here now we just call am set URL path. So this side here now, rather than this thing we put here, we go say URL path. Make sense like this, right? Make sense like this. Good. So now the next thing wey we go do na say, because this thing na abeg pay good at ten tion, because say this thing na what's it called now, na client file. You see say anytime wey I save, right, here dey refresh, right, and bad thing dey happen. No be say bad like that sha, but because e dey refresh, this our data no dey persist. So make I explain wetin I mean. So before I do that, make I comot here. So make I do something like here. So make I say console log, make we say URL path. I just wan call two things, and make I say email. So make e console log those two. Now if we do that, so make I say viewing. So if we do that, you go realize say anytime you refresh, we no dey see anything. So we dey see blank here, right? Okay. So make we let am compile finish. So we dey see I dey see viewing there, right? But we dey see viewing empty. Wow, empty, right? So make we come here, make I call this and call this, right? Hit here. Now, if I hit here, we dey see viewing now. I will dey see this name, right? But see wetin go happen. If I refresh here, remember say we don put that thing to be a global component. So viewing empty, e no dey again. Now remember say e go go one component. If we hit here, e go take us to paste stack. From paste stack, e go come take us come here. But all through those processes, the server dey refresh, or sorry, this our browser dey refresh. So this thing go be a problem. So wetin we go do, we need to take advantage of the internal memory of our browser, which is this our local storage. We need to take advantage of am. So at the moment, we no dey see anything. We just dey see this here at the moment, right? So make we store this our data inside our internal memory, so that even when we refresh, this data go still remain. So how we go do am? Wetin we go do na say make I comot this thing here. So I go say local storage dot set items. Na wetin I want make e dey saved. So set items, make I call am data, then comma json dot stringify, then I go pass all these data then there. So the very first one wey I wan pass na say, okay, make we say URL path, and we get email, we get password, we get ref num, we get plan, abi wetin else we get? 1 2 3 4 5. Is it all? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, company name, good, and we get company name. Brilliant. Now as I save now, e suppose trigger something here. Data, let's see. Whoops, see wetin I dey see? Trigger data. At the moment, everything dey empty, right? So make we put something here. So make I put, this is the company name, so make we put this. If I hit here now, hula, makes sense. Now the advantage with this thing now wey we just do na say, even if I refresh my browser, make we see whether we go still get this data. You see, nothing change. Oops, wow. This wasn't supposed to happen, right? But yeah, so make we see to understand why okay. So the reason why na say here go run again, right? And it makes sense like that, right? Because anytime we enter here, it's supposed to wipe off all this data. But the point na say, we no go come here, right? So we go come this side here, and for here we wan preserve that data. So make we see am now. So make I put in this, right? Hit here, we don get this data here. So I no refresh here, make I come here. Now if I refresh here, e no go affect this component, right? So make I come here, come to application, and come to my local storage. Hit here, I get this, right? So wetin I dey interested in here. Awesome. So we get all this. Is this not amazing? So from here, we don solve the problem. So make we start now. Okay, so now make I come back here. This path here, I go call here back. So make I save here. So once I save, all this data should go away. Then we dey start new one. Okay, good. Yeah. So make I hit code lab, right? Hit this, and first off, um, let me refresh and come to user and refresh. So let me just delete this so that at least we start from clean stuff. So now if I hit here, we get this data, but deactivate. Okay, so so let's fix anything we consider as a problem here. Why? Because if I hit here, it's supposed to navigate me, but for some reason, right, instead dey here, e no suppose stay here. So make we see this red barrow wey dey show us here. So e dey tell us say local storage. So make we look at that. Okay, okay, so this local storage, maybe because say I just call am here, but make I put am here, save. Okay, so I no wan now, I wan make sure say we dey get all our data first. So make I say that I fit get this two, right? So hit here, hit this, come back to register premium. So hit here, hit this, make I hit here. Okay, see, I need to get this. So that is reference. So this ones them I need to get them. So make I put them like this. So plan, reference, and path, right? And I think I understand. Okay, so what if I put this guy inside here? Mass. Oops. So make I see. Okay, so my hit here. Okay, one, maybe one, because I'm not using it. So they change, but I need to see the effects here. Okay, so of course the best place to have this guy, so let me cut it off, should be outside here. So if I save, so make I just do window dots. So because this guy did the outside, right? So let me just believe that that should fix this problem. So window, so then make I try, make I see again. Okay, then if I call here, make I see. Okay, up and down. So now here they shout, but make I see whether still no work. Okay, we must figure this out, right? So make I remove this, and so the problem is here. Okay, so make I call use effects. So inside the use effect. Okay, so I feel say we will just continue this for the next class, right? Because this thing don't dey too long. Yeah.